A woman locked inside her Bukit Panjang flat for more than 2 hours triggered a major emergency operation. But the scale of the response was not about making an arrest. It was about preventing a possible tragedy. The incident happened at around 3 p.m. on July 21st at a second-floor unit in Block 207 Petir Road. Police and the Singapore Civil Defense Force were called for assistance. When officers arrived, they found that a 49-year-old woman had locked herself inside the flat and might be at risk of harming herself. Several specialized teams were activated. The police deployed officers from the Special Operations Command and the Crisis Negotiation Unit. SCDF rescuers also arrived, while 2 safety air packs were placed below the block. As an added precaution, rescuers from the Disaster Assistance and Rescue Team lowered themselves from the unit above. More than 20 police officers were reportedly seen along the corridor. The woman's husband was also observed speaking with emergency responders. At around 5:30 p.m., officers managed to enter the flat. The woman was then apprehended under Singapore's Mental Health Care and Treatment Act and taken to Woodlands Hospital. The word apprehended may sound like she was being treated as a criminal. That is not necessarily what it means in this situation. Under the law, police officers have a duty to intervene when they believe someone may endanger their own safety or the safety of another person, and the behavior may be connected to a mental health condition. The immediate objective is protection and medical assessment, not punishment. That distinction matters because the public often sees police vehicles, specialist officers, and rescue equipment, then assumes that a serious crime has taken place. In reality, a mental health emergency can require the same level of coordination as a fire or physical rescue. Negotiators may need time to establish communication. Officers must consider what is happening inside the unit. Rescuers must also prepare for several possible outcomes without making the situation worse. This may explain why safety air packs and rope rescue specialists were deployed even though the flat was only on the second floor. Emergency teams cannot wait until the danger becomes obvious before taking precautions. There is also a human side that should not be overlooked. Neighbors may witness the operation, but they rarely know the full circumstances. Information about a person's family, employment, or private struggles can spread quickly, especially when videos appear online. Public interest does not give anyone a complete picture of someone else's health. The most responsible response is therefore to focus on what has been confirmed. Emergency teams were called, specialist resources were deployed, officers gained entry, and the woman was taken to hospital safely. This case shows that effective crisis management is not always fast or dramatic. Sometimes, the best outcome comes from slowing the situation down, opening a safe path into the home, and getting the person medical attention. Do you think people in Singapore understand the difference between being apprehended for safety and being arrested for an offense? Share your thoughts below and support 2230 by liking this video, sharing it, and subscribing for more Singapore News Explainers.